Imagine waking up in the morning and feeling that familiar ache in your legs as you try to get out of bed. Maybe it's a deep, throbbing pain behind your knees, or a tight, cramping feeling in your calves that makes walking to the bathroom a challenge. For some, it's stiffness that lingers after sitting too long. For others, it's a heavy, dragging sensation that shows up by the end of the day. Whatever it looks like for you, leg pain is frustrating. It slows you down. It makes everyday activities, like grocery shopping, walking the dog, or even standing at the kitchen counter, feel like a chore. And the truth is, you're not alone. Many seniors over 60 quietly deal with daily leg discomfort. They try to ignore it or brush it off as just a part of aging. But deep down, they miss the freedom of movement, the ability to stroll without pain, the comfort of knowing their legs will support them throughout the day. What's even more difficult is how this pain affects your sense of independence. When your legs hurt, you start to move less. And when you move less, your muscles get weaker. That can lead to a cycle of stiffness, imbalance, and even more discomfort. It becomes harder to stay active, and before long, even short walks can feel overwhelming. But here's the good news: you're not stuck with this pain. And you don't need expensive treatments or complicated exercise plans to feel better. In fact, one of the most effective ways to reduce leg pain and feel stronger starts right at your kitchen table. Today, we're going to talk about 3 powerful foods that can help relieve leg pain and improve your leg strength, quickly, naturally, and safely. These aren't exotic ingredients or hard-to-find supplements. They're simple, nutritious foods you may already have in your home, or can easily pick up on your next grocery trip. Each of these foods works in a specific way to address the root causes of leg discomfort, things like poor circulation, inflammation, or muscle fatigue. And once you understand how they help, you'll see just how easy it is to start feeling stronger, more stable, and more comfortable, starting with your very next meal. So, if you've been feeling frustrated with sore, tired, or aching legs, stay with me. Relief may be a lot closer than you think. If leg pain has been holding you back, or if you've just started noticing your legs feeling weaker or more tired than usual, what you eat could be making a big difference without you even realizing it. You see, food isn't just fuel. The right foods can act like gentle medicine for your body, especially for your muscles and joints. And today, you're going to discover 3 specific foods that have been shown to reduce leg pain, support stronger muscles, and help you move more freely. And don't worry, these aren't foods that require a special diet or expensive trips to health stores. These are everyday foods that are tasty, simple, and incredibly powerful when it comes to improving leg comfort and mobility. We'll walk through each one together. You'll learn exactly how it helps and how you can start adding it to your meals right away. Before we dive into that, can I ask a quick favor? If this video already feels helpful, if it speaks to something you've been feeling or wondering about, go ahead and tap that like button. It really helps more seniors like you find trusted, friendly health advice they can actually use. And if you haven't yet, take a second to subscribe to the channel. We share weekly videos designed especially for older adults who want to feel better, stay strong, and live well, without the confusion or overwhelm. Now, let's take a closer look at the leg pain so many seniors face, and why it's so important not to ignore it. It doesn't always start with a sharp pain or a big injury. Sometimes, it begins as a mild discomfort that comes and goes. Maybe it's a bit of soreness when you get up from a chair, or tightness in your calves after a walk around the block. Over time, though, that discomfort tends to stick around longer. It might turn into cramping at night that wakes you up, or a burning, achy feeling when you stand for too long. Some people feel like their legs are just tired, heavy, sluggish. And the older we get, the more common this becomes. But just because it's common doesn't mean it's normal, or that you have to live with it. For many seniors, leg pain shows up in several different ways. There's muscle fatigue, where your legs feel weak or unstable, especially after activity. There's cramping, often at night, that feels like a sudden, sharp squeeze that takes your breath away. There's stiffness that can make it hard to get going in the morning, or to sit and stand without effort. And of course, there's chronic aching, which can settle in your thighs, calves, or even your knees and feet. This pain might seem like a small annoyance at first, but it can start to chip away at your quality of life. You might begin avoiding walks, skipping your usual outings, or turning down invitations from friends. Climbing stairs feels harder. Grocery shopping feels like a marathon. Over time, your confidence starts to shrink, too. You start to wonder if your legs can still support the life you want to live. And the truth is, if leg pain isn't addressed, it often gets worse. Not necessarily overnight, but slowly, quietly. Each day with less movement adds up. Muscles shrink. Balance weakens. And when that happens, the risk of falls increases. That's why what seems like just a little leg pain deserves your full attention now, before it limits your independence down the road. But here's the hopeful part. Many of the root causes of leg pain, like inflammation, poor circulation, or weak muscles, are not only manageable, but reversible. You can take steps right now, in your own home, to feel stronger and more supported in your body. And one of the easiest, most powerful changes you can make starts with what you put on your plate. In just a moment, we'll explore why certain foods can trigger, or relieve, leg pain. But first, I want to explain what's really happening inside your body that makes your legs hurt in the first place. Now that we've talked about how leg pain shows up and how it affects your daily life, let's take a closer look at why it's happening in the first place. For many people over 60, leg pain isn't caused by one single thing. Instead, it often builds up over time from a few common causes working together. One of the biggest culprits is inflammation. Think of inflammation like a small fire inside your body. It's your body's way of responding to stress, injury, or illness. And while a little inflammation can help in healing, too much, especially when it sticks around too long, can cause damage. It irritates your joints, your muscles, and even the blood vessels that deliver oxygen and nutrients to your legs. Over time, that irritation becomes pain. Another reason many seniors experience leg pain is poor circulation. As we age, the blood doesn't always flow as easily to the lower parts of the body. That means your legs may not be getting enough oxygen or important nutrients to keep the muscles healthy and energized. Poor circulation can also cause swelling, numbness, or that strange pins and needles sensation in your feet and legs. And then there's the role of muscle loss. As we get older, we naturally lose muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. It's one of the most overlooked causes of leg weakness. Less muscle means less strength, less stability, and a greater chance of injury or discomfort. And when muscles shrink, the surrounding joints and tissues often have to work harder, which can create strain and pain over time. But here's where nutrition steps in. Many of the body's processes, like reducing inflammation, keeping blood flowing smoothly, and maintaining healthy muscles, are directly influenced by what we eat. Let's take magnesium, for example. It's a mineral that helps muscles relax after they contract. If your diet doesn't provide enough magnesium, your muscles may cramp more easily. Or think about potassium, another mineral that helps keep your nerves and muscles working properly. Without enough potassium, you may feel weak, shaky, or experience sudden spasms in your legs. And then there are healthy fats, especially omega-3 fatty acids. These help fight inflammation and improve circulation, both of which are essential for strong, pain-free legs. So what does all this mean? It means that leg pain isn't just about aging. It's not something you have to accept or live with forever. Often, it's your body's way of asking for better support. Support that can come from the nutrients in the food you eat every day. And the best part? You don't need a complicated meal plan or drastic changes to get there. Just a few simple additions to your regular meals can begin to make a real difference. In just a moment, I'll show you exactly which 3 foods can help ease leg pain and support stronger legs, starting this week. But first, I'd love to hear from you. If any of this is sounding familiar, if you've been dealing with leg cramps, soreness, or just feeling weaker on your feet, go ahead and leave a quick comment below. You're not alone in this, and sharing your experience could really help someone else feel understood and encouraged. Also, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Every week, we share tips just like this. Gentle, practical guidance designed specifically for seniors who want to feel better, move more easily, and stay independent. Alright, now let's dive into the part you've been waiting for. Let's talk about the 3 specific foods that can help reduce leg pain fast and make your legs feel stronger, steadier, and more supported. Let's start with a fruit you probably already have sitting on your kitchen counter, the banana. It might seem like a simple snack, but for seniors dealing with leg pain, bananas, and other potassium-rich foods can be one of the most powerful tools you have. So why potassium? Potassium is what's known as an electrolyte. It helps your muscles contract and relax properly, keeps your nerves communicating smoothly, and supports your body's balance of fluids. When your potassium levels drop, even slightly, it can throw off this delicate system. And that's when things like leg cramps, spasms, and general muscle fatigue can creep in. You've probably felt it before. Maybe you were lying in bed and suddenly a muscle in your calf clenched up so tight you had to sit up and massage it. Or maybe you took a walk, only to feel your legs tightening and twitching for the next hour. Those are classic signs of a potassium imbalance. And as we age, our bodies become more sensitive to changes in these mineral levels. Even small deficiencies can have noticeable effects, especially in the legs. The good news is that potassium is easy to restore through your diet. And bananas are one of the simplest ways to do it. One medium banana contains around 400 milligrams of potassium. That's a great start toward the recommended daily intake. But even more than the number, bananas are gentle on digestion, easy to chew, and mix well with just about anything. They're a perfect option for seniors who want something that tastes good and works fast. But bananas aren't the only potassium heroes. Let's talk about sweet potatoes. These colorful root vegetables are loaded with potassium, and they come with added fiber and anti-inflammatory compounds that help ease pain and swelling throughout the body. If you roast a sweet potato for dinner or mash it with a little olive oil, you're not just enjoying a delicious meal. You're actively fighting the inflammation that may be contributing to your leg discomfort. And then there's avocado. This creamy green fruit is a potassium powerhouse, and it's also rich in healthy fats that help reduce stiffness and nourish your joints. Add a few slices to your morning toast, or mash some with a squeeze of lemon juice and enjoy it as a dip with whole grain crackers. Another easy option: spinach. A handful of fresh or cooked spinach offers both potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals that work hand in hand to keep your muscles relaxed and your circulation flowing. You can toss it into a salad, blend it into a smoothie, or cook it down with garlic and a touch of olive oil for a warming side dish. If you're wondering how to fit all of this into your day, here are a few gentle suggestions. In the morning, start with a bowl of oatmeal topped with banana slices. It's filling, heart-healthy, and delivers a good dose of potassium right at the start of your day. For lunch, try a spinach and avocado salad with a boiled egg or some grilled chicken on top. You'll be giving your body nutrients that ease inflammation, support circulation, and keep your energy steady throughout the afternoon. And at dinner, enjoy a small baked sweet potato with a bit of olive oil and your favorite seasonings. It's comforting, flavorful, and perfect for soothing tired muscles. You don't have to overhaul your entire menu. Just a few mindful swaps or additions can make a big difference. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Potassium works best when your body has enough fluids to help it do its job. So along with these delicious foods, make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day. What's so encouraging about potassium-rich foods is that they work quickly. Many people notice a reduction in muscle cramps and nighttime spasms within just a few days of increasing their intake. And over time, your legs may start to feel lighter, more stable, and less prone to sudden discomfort. So if you've been battling cramps, soreness, or that nagging feeling of weakness, consider starting with something as simple as a banana. It's more than a fruit, it's a step towards stronger legs and a more comfortable day. Now let's turn our attention to something that comes from the sea, something many of us grew up eating, but might not realize how powerful it truly is for leg health. I'm talking about fatty fish. Specifically, fish that are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, like salmon, sardines, mackerel, and trout. You may have heard of omega-3s before, especially in the context of heart health. And yes, they're excellent for that. But what many people don't realize is that these healthy fats are also incredibly important when it comes to reducing inflammation and improving circulation, two of the most common underlying causes of leg pain and discomfort in seniors. Let's break that down a bit. As we get older, the natural wear and tear on our joints and muscles adds up. Tiny injuries to muscle fibers, stiffness in the joints, swelling that never seems to fully go away. Over time, this low-grade inflammation begins to interfere with how well our legs move and how good they feel. You might not see the inflammation, but you feel it. It's that dull ache in your knees after standing. That stiffness in your calves that doesn't loosen up no matter how much you stretch. Omega-3 fatty acids help fight that inflammation directly. Think of them like tiny peacemakers in your bloodstream. They calm irritated tissues, reduce swelling, and help your body heal faster. And when your body is inflamed less often, you naturally feel more comfortable. Your muscles recover faster. Your joints move more smoothly. And your legs feel less heavy and sore. But omega-3s do more than just fight inflammation. They also help improve blood flow. Good circulation is essential for strong legs. It means oxygen and nutrients are getting where they need to go, to your muscles, your joints, even the tiny nerves in your feet. When blood flow slows down, you may start to feel that numb, tingly sensation in your legs. Or maybe your feet feel cold, even when the room is warm. Poor circulation can also contribute to that sense of heaviness or fatigue in your lower limbs. Omega-3s help keep your blood vessels flexible and your blood flowing smoothly. That means more energy to move, and less discomfort when you do. Now, let's talk about how to actually enjoy these benefits, deliciously and easily. If you enjoy cooking, try this. Bake a piece of salmon in the oven with a little olive oil, lemon juice, and herbs. In just 15 to 20 minutes, you'll have a flaky, tender meal that's full of flavor and even fuller of healing nutrients. If you prefer something quicker, canned sardines or mackerel are great options. They don't require any cooking, and they're easy to add to salads, sandwiches, or whole grain crackers. Some people like them with a squeeze of lemon or a little bit of mustard for added zing. Not a fan of fish? That's okay too. You can still get some omega-3s from plant-based sources like ground flax seeds, chia seeds, or walnuts. They may not be as concentrated as fish, but they're still helpful. Sprinkle flax seeds on your oatmeal. Stir chia seeds into yogurt. Or keep a small container of walnuts nearby for a quick afternoon snack. Still, if you can include fatty fish even once or twice a week, it's worth it. Just 2 servings a week can start to lower inflammation markers in the body and improve how your legs feel on a daily basis. Let's say you make salmon for dinner once this week and enjoy sardines on toast for lunch another day. That small change, just 2 meals, can bring real relief to sore, tired legs and help restore the comfort and mobility you may have been missing. And here's a little bonus tip. Omega-3s are also great for your brain. They support memory, mood, and even help protect against age-related cognitive decline. So by adding fish to your plate, you're not just helping your legs, you're nourishing your whole body. It's amazing how something as simple as a piece of salmon or a small can of mackerel can become part of your path to stronger, healthier legs. Now let's talk about a mineral that often gets overlooked, but plays a major role in how your legs feel and function: magnesium. Magnesium is involved in hundreds of processes in the body. But when it comes to your legs, there are 2 that matter most. First, magnesium helps your muscles relax. And second, it helps your blood flow more smoothly. Together, those 2 benefits can make a big difference if you've been dealing with leg cramps, stiffness, or that tight, uncomfortable feeling that just won't go away. Let's start with muscle relaxation. Every time you move, your muscles contract and release. Walk across the room, your legs engage and then relax. Stand up from a chair, your muscles fire and then let go. Magnesium is what helps your muscles do that let go part. When your magnesium levels are too low, your muscles don't fully relax. Instead, they stay slightly tense. That tension builds up, and that's when you start to feel stiff, sore, or crampy, especially at night. Have you ever tried to stretch out your legs before bed, only to feel them spasm instead? That's often a sign your body is running low on magnesium. The second big job magnesium does is support healthy circulation. It helps blood vessels stay relaxed and flexible, which means blood can travel more easily to the legs, feet, and toes. That's especially important for seniors, because circulation tends to slow down with age. And when your legs don't get enough oxygen or nutrients, they start to feel tired, heavy, or even numb. Fortunately, there are plenty of magnesium-rich foods you can start enjoying today, and they're both delicious and easy to find. One of the best sources? Almonds. Just a small handful of raw or roasted almonds provides a steady supply of magnesium, plus healthy fats and protein. They're a great snack between meals, and they help keep your energy up without spiking your blood sugar. Pumpkin seeds are another fantastic option. Crunchy, satisfying, and packed with magnesium, they're perfect for sprinkling on salads or eating straight from the bag. If you keep a small bowl of pumpkin seeds nearby during the day, it's an effortless way to support your muscles and joints. And let's not forget about leafy greens, especially spinach. We've mentioned spinach before because it's rich in potassium, but it's also a wonderful source of magnesium. Whether you add it raw to a salad, sauté it in olive oil, or stir it into soup, spinach is a gentle, nutrient-rich food that works quietly to reduce tightness and promote better leg function. Now, here's one that might surprise you: dark chocolate. Yes, you heard that right. Real dark chocolate, especially varieties that are 70% cocoa or higher, contains a good amount of magnesium. Just a small square or two after dinner not only satisfies your sweet tooth, but also supports relaxed muscles and healthy blood flow. And let's be honest, sometimes a little treat goes a long way in lifting your mood and helping you stick to a healthier routine. You don't need a lot. Just 1 or 2 squares of quality dark chocolate can make a big difference over time. Here are a few simple ways to add more magnesium to your meals. In the morning, sprinkle chopped almonds into your oatmeal or yogurt. Add a handful of spinach to an egg scramble, or blend it into a fruit smoothie with a banana. For lunch, toss pumpkin seeds into your salad or stir them into a bowl of vegetable soup. They add crunch and flavor, and you're giving your legs the nutrients they need to move more comfortably. And after dinner, when you're winding down for the evening, treat yourself to a small piece of dark chocolate. It's a satisfying way to end the day, and your muscles will thank you for it. Over time, consistent magnesium intake can help reduce the frequency of cramps, relieve stiffness, and even improve how you sleep. Because let's face it, when your legs aren't aching or twitching through the night, you rest more deeply. And when you sleep well, your body heals better. You feel more energized, more balanced, and more yourself. So if your legs have been feeling tight, sore, or restless lately, magnesium might be the missing link. And the best part is, it doesn't require drastic change, just thoughtful, nourishing choices that are easy to enjoy. Together, these 3 food groups, potassium-rich produce, omega-3 filled fish, and magnesium-packed snacks, create a gentle, natural path to better leg health. When you include even 1 or 2 of these foods each day, you begin to rebuild strength, reduce pain, and regain that wonderful sense of mobility and independence. If you've been living with leg pain, whether it's tightness, cramping, stiffness, or just that daily feeling of weakness, you now have 3 simple, nourishing tools at your fingertips. Bananas and other potassium-rich foods can help restore balance in your muscles and stop painful spasms. Fatty fish, like salmon and sardines, work to reduce inflammation and boost circulation, bringing comfort and energy back to your legs. And magnesium-rich foods, like almonds, spinach, and even dark chocolate, gently relax your muscles and support steady blood flow to keep your legs strong and comfortable. None of these foods are complicated. None of them require a big shift in your lifestyle. They're gentle, everyday ingredients that are probably already familiar to you. And that's the beauty of it. Healing doesn't always have to be hard. Sometimes, it starts with small, loving choices you make in the kitchen, one bite at a time. So if your legs have been bothering you lately, try starting with just 1 change today. Add a banana to your breakfast. Enjoy a piece of salmon at dinner. Sprinkle some pumpkin seeds into your soup or salad. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to begin. Because every step you take towards supporting your body, no matter how small, is a step towards strength, confidence, and the freedom to move with less pain and more joy. If this video helped you feel more informed, encouraged, or hopeful, please let us know by clicking that like button. It helps more seniors find this content and feel empowered, too. And leave a comment below. What's one food you're going to try this week to support your legs? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Finally, don't forget to subscribe to Senior Health Tips for more weekly videos made especially for folks over 60 who want to feel better, stay active, and live well. Take care of those legs. You still have a lot of beautiful steps ahead.